can you block certain types of videos on YouTube? The answer is yes. There's a variety of ways of doing things, and I've made videos about this in the past, and I've received a lot of questions, and so I've done more research, and I've got even more resources for you. So this is the most comprehensive video on how to block videos on YouTube. There are a lot of different solutions that I'm going to give you, and if some of these don't apply to your situation, keep listening because I think I've covered the entire spectrum. Now, first of all, know that all YouTube recommendations are tied to an account. So if you have a YouTube account and your daughter has a YouTube account, depending on who is signed in, like if you're on your smart TV and you're signed in on YouTube, is that account yours? Or is it your daughter's account that's logged into? If there's a certain type of video that you watch, but you don't want your children to see, or you don't want them to be distracted by it, then make sure that when you're signed in on your TV or whatever device, you're logged in on your child's account. Okay, so I've got YouTube loaded up here in front of me, and when you see this menu of videos to choose from, all these different thumbnails and titles, this is the browse feed. So when we're talking about different types of traffic, whether it's search or suggested or browse, this is browse. When you click on something here, YouTube counts that as browse traffic. And everything on this page is based on what YouTube believes that you want to watch. So what I'm going to talk about for a little bit is how you can customize this page. If there's a video that you don't like, what you can do so that no more of those videos or no more videos from that channel show up here in browse. So I'm going to scroll down the page here and just look at videos to see if there's anything that blatantly stands out like, man, I never want to see a video from this channel again. Okay, I've never heard of this channel. Something about a chemical apocalypse. I don't think I'm interested in that topic. So I could come right here and see these three dots. I can come down here and I can say I'm not interested. That will remove that video and it won't show me that video and other similar videos to that. But look right below it. Don't recommend this channel. If I click on that, notice how the thumbnail disappeared and it will not show me any videos from that channel again. So that is saved for my account. So anytime I come to this home screen of YouTube, I won't see that video or any videos from that channel ever again. I've taught this to people in the past and they say, yeah, but if I go up in the search bar and I type in these words, this channel still pops up. Maybe they're searching for a news topic and they're annoyed that they're seeing either Fox or CNN. They're seeing the one that they don't want to see anymore. And they say, okay, I don't like CNN. I don't like CNN, or whatever one that they don't like. Then they go in the search bar and they type in what's going on in Ukraine or whatever, and CNN pops up. They're annoyed and they think, but I told YouTube I didn't like this one anymore. Search is based on something completely different. Search is based on when other people do that search, what results do people like the most? And so that's independent of your choice. You did the search, and so YouTube is feeding you up the best results for that search. Now hang on just for a minute, because there is a way that you can actually block all videos from a specific channel. But I do want to say that I think you're missing the point of search if you do that. What I love about this browse feature is I can subscribe to channels, and that's an indicator to YouTube. Show me more videos from these channels, or show me more content like the videos that I watch that I like. So every time you sign on to YouTube, you go to the home page, then it's suggesting you content that you like. And if there is something specific that you're searching for, you don't want to limit the search parameters because you're telling YouTube, hey, show me videos like this, and it's serving that up to you. Now, oftentimes what happens is you might dislike a certain type of content, but then another user in your home goes and they search for that type of content and they watch it. So you're giving YouTube mixed signals. One person is saying we don't like this type of content, but another person searches for it and finds it. So let's say there's music videos of a certain style. Maybe it's country music and you just don't like country. So every country music video that comes up, you say, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. But what if somebody else in your family loves country music? They search for Tim McGraw, whatever. They watch all these music videos. YouTube doesn't know what to think, and it's probably going to recommend more videos like that were searched for. So going back to multiple accounts, if you don't like country music and somebody else does, make sure that when they watch YouTube, they're signed in with their account. That applies to your laptop, that applies to your phone, that applies to your smart TV. Your account goes with you. So if you watch a video on your computer and you like a certain type of video and then you sign in on your TV, it'll show you videos like that because that's the account that you're signed into. Okay, so let me show you something else, and this only applies to the browser. It doesn't apply to your phone and it doesn't apply to a smart TV. I'm using Chrome here, Google Chrome, and you'll notice on my videos, next to the channel name, there is this X that appears. That X isn't put there by YouTube. I've got this Chrome extension called Channel Blocker. You can see it really small when I hover over it. So when I have this turned on, it's a free extension. I want to find a channel that I don't ever want to see. So let me search for something like quilting. Okay, so I apologize to this wonderful grandma that is quilting here. Her channel is called So Very Easy. If I click on that X, so I clicked on that X and I had to hit refresh, but then it disappeared. Now watch this. All right, so in order to find that channel now, I have to type in the exact channel name. I typed in So Very Easy, so here she is, right? But I'm gonna copy now the title of this video. So this is a very specific title. If I just copy that, and now if I put that in the search bar, of course, her video should come up in search, right? When I paste that into the search bar and I hit search, even though that woman had that as the title of her video, none of her videos are showing up here. So, but you can only do that in a browser version. You can't do that on the TV or the phone. Is there another solution? Let's say you don't want your kids watching certain types of videos. That totally makes sense. I'm gonna put some responsibility on you as the parent, okay? You've got to monitor what they watch. Don't let them watch YouTube in another room. Don't let them have a TV in their room. Don't let them have internet in their room. And when they watch YouTube, make sure you're there with them and you approve of everything that they watch. Now this is very strict. I'll share what we do in my home. Internet is an important thing. It's an important tool. It's a valuable resource. My kids need the internet to do their homework. Our default rule is we don't allow laptops outside of the front room. And we have another rule. We're not allowed to use the internet if we're alone. In fact, it's not just the internet, it's a computer. We're not allowed to use a computer because the computer has internet access. We're not allowed to use it alone. So if my son needs to use the internet and needs to use a computer, he needs to have a sibling or a parent in the room with him. And he's not allowed to sit back in a corner where he's the only one that can see the screen. It's just a rule and a system in place to protect. And we've talked to our kids about the dangers of the internet and why we have that rule, and it's a rule that we stick to. Now, conversations are important. It's okay to talk to your kids about, you know what, there's certain types of videos that I approve, and there's certain types of videos that I don't want you to watch. And if you're open and you're transparent about that, they will understand. They can learn from it. And if they disagree, say, that's okay. This is a privilege. It's your home. You're the parent. You get to make the rules. There's another channel that I'll recommend. It's called Teaching Self-Government by Nicolene Peck. It's a channel that I produce. She can give you a much better advice on that side of things. The last thing that I want to talk about is YouTube Kids. Now I admit I don't have a whole lot of experience with YouTube Kids because my preference is I don't like it. What YouTube Kids is it's a more kid-friendly app where they get to decide what is appropriate for your kids and not. And there are a lot of things on YouTube Kids that I personally would never approve of, and I've heard that across the board that many parents don't approve of it, but because YouTube has deemed it as kid-friendly content, parents think that they're safe. But there's a lot of garbage on there and things that I would never want my kids to watch. So I actually recommend against YouTube Kids. So how do I know all this stuff about YouTube? Well, I actually know a lot more. I've written a book on how to leverage YouTube to generate leads for your business, and I want to give this to you for free. I've put 2 years into putting all my strategy into this book. I'm known as the guy that can help you generate $10,000 from only 100 views, whereas all other YouTube experts, they teach you how to generate millions of views to make $10,000. So if you want to learn how to leverage YouTube in that way, go to natesyoutubebook.com. Now what you'll find there, I expect you to cover the costs. So the cost to print this full color book and the cost to ship, but no profit to me. That's my gift to you.